All right, what up out there, everyone? So, whew, what are my thoughts about being a first timer in Colombia? First timer in Colombia. Yes, it was my first time, February 26, 2023. And I've been here ever since. I only left the country one time, and that was to go to the ABC Islands, and then I came back to Colombia. So what is my impression first time being in Colombia? I'll tell you this much. It is different layers to it, right? So here goes what my impressions are. You should start off in Medellin. If you come into Colombia for the first time, you should go right to Medellin. And then I'm going to have a bunch of videos about how to get on the ground running, because it was so complicated. It was very, I wouldn't say it's an intimidating city, but it's just a very, it just feels awkward being somewhere for the first time and everything's moving really fast compared to the other cities like Cartagena or Barranquilla. Here, everything's moving really fast. But I would say for me, my impression of Medellin is it's like Brooklyn. If you ever been to Brooklyn, New York, then you know what I'm talking about. If not, go to Brooklyn first before you come here. You'll be better off. It's also a lot like Las Vegas. If you've been to Las Vegas, everybody's been to Las Vegas. It's just like Las Vegas. Think of it as Las Vegas Strip. Think of Parque Lares, I think is how you say it. Think of that place as a miniature version of the Las Vegas Strip, which makes it really convenient, right? But a lot more going on. Like everything's like this, you know? And so, and that's my first impression. But I would say my first impression is that it is an amazing country. It is an amazing country, amazing people, several amazing cities I got to visit and stay in for a long period of time. I'm a traveler, so I like to go somewhere and stay for a month or more. Anything less than that doesn't really fulfill me. So if you're coming here for the first time, if you're coming to Colombia for the first time, definitely start with Medellin. And then after that, stay like maybe a month. You really need a month here. And then after that, go to Barranquilla. And you can do anywhere from 2 weeks to 3 weeks in Barranquilla to see a different side of Colombia, to kind of give yourself a chance to make friends. Making friends here is all about how good your Spanish is, because most people don't speak any English. The people that speak Spanish and the people that speak English, they don't live here. They're trying to go back to America, or, you know, they don't really want to be, in my opinion, in my impression, they don't really want to be acquainted with gringos, because they look at us like, why do you want to be here? You know, they're trying to get out. So definitely go check out Barranquilla to see a different side of everything. And last, you can go to Cartagena, which is 2 hours from Barranquilla. And you don't need but like 3 days there. You don't need but really 3 days, maybe 4 days in Cartagena. It's not really much to do. It's not. The reason why I say come to Medellin first is because it's a lot to do all day long. During the daytime, the afternoon, and at night. Definitely at night. Barranquilla is the same thing. It's a lot to do during the daytime, not so much at night unless it's a Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. In Cartagena, my impression was that there's nothing really to do during the daytime. At nighttime, it's fun, but anything before 9 o'clock, you're going to be bored because there's nothing really much to do. You go to the beach once, you've seen that, that's it. You go to the Wall City once, you've seen that, that's it. That's your second day. And so your third day, you're tapped out. You've been hanging out every night, 3 days in a row, seeing the same action. And maybe the fourth night, you just go and hang out again before you leave the next day. So you really need 3 to 4 days. You really need 3 to 4 days. I wouldn't push it more than 3 to 4 days. The good thing about it is that if you go to Barranquilla, you're only 2 hours away from Cartagena. And I worked out a nice little scheme I'll share with you guys that worked for me. But also, the reason why you want to go to Barranquilla is because if you want to go to the ABC Islands, Barranquilla has the best flights for that, to Aruba, Carousel, and Bonaire. It's a airline called EasyJet, and they fly every day. It's like a 2-hour flight. So you can go to Aruba, you can go and come back if you want, and then go to Carousel and come back if you want, and go to Bonaire, or you can just go to Aruba and island hop like I did. But it's up to you. But you have the option of going to see another 3 countries right off the coast of Venezuela, and that's really cool. So that's why I say you should go to Barranquilla and stay for about 2 weeks to a month in Barranquilla. You'd be good. I wish I had more time here. I only stayed a week, but I didn't know what to expect, and a lot of rumors that I feel are unfounded to me. With Medellin, a lot of rumors had me like skeptical, but I had an amazing week. Oh my God, it's so amazing week. I wish I could stay longer, but I already had made my plans to move on to my next destination. But I will be coming back here, and this would be the city in Colombia that I would stay at least a month to 3 months. At least a month to 3 months. I so love it here. Man, it's amazing. It's an amazing city. Amazing city. You will have a ball here. And I had to learn the lay of the land because, you got people that give you tips, but they're not really good tips. And you have people that give you the best advice, and it's the wisest thing to do. And so you got to really learn where everything's at. For me, like I said, I had no help. So I had to learn where everything was at. I had to learn what to do, where to go, and, certain details that are important. And I actually solved all of those problems last night. So that's pretty cool. So when I come back, I know like I'm lit. Like this is what I got to do. This is my blueprint. This is the map. This is what I got to do. Then I got to go here. Then I got to go back. So keep that in mind. That I'm here to provide logistical information for everyone. So if you're a first timer, my videos are for you. If you've never been out the country, if you've never been to Colombia, my videos are for you. I find that the people who do talk about Colombia have been there so much, they don't really provide us with the details. I had the most awfulest time researching, spending a whole day or two in the house in my Airbnb, just trying to research, trying to find out where to go chill between where to go for lunch, then where to go to chill between that and 6 o'clock, and then what to do 6 to 8, and then after that, what to do but I can tell you right now that Medellin doesn't really start the party until 1 a.m. That is true. You don't have to rush to get out. It's not a joke. They start at 1 a.m. 1 a.m. is really when it starts happening. Anything before 1 a.m. and it's like a slow trickle. But if you're a person who likes to get in the house early like me, that's fine, because I'm done by like 11 a.m. I'm ready to go home. But really, nothing happens here until 1 a.m. So last night, the night before last, I think one of those 2 nights, I stayed out past 1 a.m. I'm not sure, but it was really impressive. It's really impressive to me. But yeah, this is definitely a late city, and it does go on to the dawn. But I can't do no more of those nights. And Cartagena by happenstance happens around 9 to 2. Medellin happens 1 a.m. to 5 p.m. And it's so many places I've discovered people don't even know about. I never heard them talk about it. Like so many options to go have a good time. So many other cities to go have a good time, or neighborhoods or barrios than El Poblado to have a good time. I didn't get to check them out, but when I come back, I will probably stay in each one for a week or two. My only other impression that I didn't like was that this is not a walkable city, at least not for me. Like I said, it's like Brooklyn or Las Vegas, which means it is very large. And the Pueblo area is a hill. They don't tell you that it's an incline. It's a damn hill, Parker Larris is a plateau, but you got to walk up a hill to get there. And then when you leave that plateau, you got to still walk up a hill. So it's a hill. I hate walking and I hate hills. So it's definitely not for me. But now that I know that, I strategize better. I know where to go, where to spend my time, how I'm going to spend my day. And I know exactly where to tell the Uber to drop me off, so I don't have to walk up that hill. That hill is treacherous, and I really didn't like it at all. So just keep that in mind. So that's my first impression. Great city. First time, first impression. I definitely will come back here very soon. Definitely next year. Like this is my jump off next year. I got some other things I'm working on right now, and I want to go to Africa. But next year, first quarter, 2024, I'm back in Medellin. All right, guys. So that's all I got for you guys today. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. Talk to you guys later. Peace.